But hi guys, sorry I've not done a video in ages but like I just keep forgetting and I don't come home from work till like normally like 6-7ish. I have a bath and then it just slips my mind, but today I have time to do a video so I thought I would. Basically I'm going to do a video today on coconut oil. I've recently, one of my friends gave me it and I'm going to be talking about what it's like, what I find works well, what I don't find works well, because it's supposed to work well for everything. Unfortunately for me, I haven't found that it works well with everything, but I will talk about what I find it does a good job, what it does a good job with, and what it doesn't do a good job with. But this is the jar I have. The bottle's a bit oily. Coconut oil, and it's great for cooking. I haven't cooked with it, but yeah, it's quite healthy. I think it's got a lot of nutrients in it and everything. It's suitable for vegans and vegetarians, obviously, if you're gonna cook with it. My dogs are barking outside, please excuse that. It's 100% pure coconut oil. This is 100% virgin. If you're gonna get coconut oil, it's better to get the 100% virgin, 100% pure. And it's like this in the pot. I'm running out actually, but it's like that. It's a solid. Oh my goodness, the light's not great. It's like a solid. It doesn't like run out. It comes out like hard. So, I'll show you a bit. Hang on. It comes out like that. So like a solid, and then when you rub it into your skin, it like melts. So like it went from like the solid to that. So it melts with like, it's all covered, my hand's covered in it now. It smells really nice. It just smells like coconut biscuits. Almost, it's really nice. But basically what you do is you get like a clump of it out of here, like scrape it out, and it kind of goes like a solid paste. And then what you do is you rub it into skin and it melts with body temperature. So it's quite low, but melting consistency. So if you ever wanted to melt it down to use it, you'd probably only have to put it in a tub, put it in hot water, and it would start melting, or in the microwave for a couple of seconds. If you wanted it as a fluid to start with, to like spread it in your hair or whatever. But yeah, the uses of coconut oil, which I've done and I found that have worked really well, is I've put it in my hair dry, so like spread it all in my hair, like really thick, so it's dripping basically. So literally like layers and like literally covered, like it's dripping really thick in the hair. And then you like clip it up, put it in a loose bun, and some people put a bag around it. Because obviously it's an oil, it's quite messy. And I found that I put that in and then I had to wash my hair like 4 times to get it out. It's quite difficult to wash out, but then you condition. But I found, and I did find this, I've only done it once because it takes quite a lot of effort. It's like added extra. I found that it did leave my hair really soft and really nourished, and it did improve the softness of it, the condition of it, the shine. Another thing you can do, if you don't want to do that, is after you've washed your hair or got it wet in the bath or whatever, just take a tiny like pea-sized amount or something like that in your hand, pea-size, maybe slightly bigger than pea, rub it into your fingertips and then just take it through the ends of your hair as a leave-in oil. That works quite nicely actually. I did that after I had my hair dyed and it was still wet, and that left my hair quite soft after being dyed, and it just helps like maintain the ends, help them not split as much and stuff like that, and it does work. Moving on from hair to skin, I found that it removes makeup really well. I don't know if many people know about this oil, but if you get some in your hands, it even removes eye makeup. If you get some in your hands, and if you're doing your face makeup, put it on your face, go around in circular motions once or twice if you need to, and once you've done it once, and it just like melts the makeup down, it breaks it down, removes it really well. Then wipe it off with flannel and all your foundation, concealer, everything, blusher, bronzer, highlighter will come off, and it does work. I've done it. And eye makeup, it will take away liquid eyeliner, it'll break it down, it'll break down liquid mascara, waterproof mascara, and it's completely natural, no chemicals, so it's quite gentle on the skin and the eyes, and it also does help keep your skin moisturised because it's got no drying chemicals or anything in it. Obviously I went over with facial wipe afterwards to make sure that everything had gone, but actually I didn't need to, because I went over with the facial wipe and there was literally no makeup left on my skin. All the lipstick was gone, all the foundation, concealer, bronzer, eyebrow stuff I'd put on, eye mascara, everything. Like, I went over a facial wipe but there was no need because it had all gone. So this really does break down makeup and remove it. Mascara, waterproof mascara, eyeliner, everything that you put on your face and eyes, it can help break down and remove. Another thing I found works really well is cuticles. I've been putting it on my cuticles at night time, and it's helped get rid of any hangnails I've had. It's helped strengthen my nails, make them look healthier, help them grow. Like, the speed of them growing has speeded up so much since I've been putting this on. Like honestly, some of them were really low when I'd started putting it on, and they've just seemed to like grow within like a few days of like wearing it, or a week, and it's a lot quicker than what they would normally grow. I think it's because of all the nutrients and everything in it, and it's very natural and nourishing, and it's strengthened my nails as well. I've like felt them and they feel like rock hard. They've got really strong. So for nail care, I would definitely recommend it. And obviously my removing makeup and hair. It's definitely strengthened my nails. Like, I've felt them and they're like a lot harder. It's one of the best hardening products I've ever used for my nails. Like, it's done an amazing job, and it's 100% natural. And really, it's really brought my nails out quite good, actually. Better than I thought, and it's like really like kept the skin around the cuticles healthy, and it's helped. I had a really bad like dry patch here, like hangnail, and that's just over a week or two of using it, it's just like back to being smooth and healed and everything. So it's good. It's a good healing and like restoring around the cuticles, and it has improved my nail condition and strength. So yeah, it's really good. And also, apparently using it around the eyes can help, obviously removing eye makeup around the eyes with it, can help reduce wrinkles. And I've heard this, I didn't notice it because I don't have too many wrinkles around my eyes, luckily, but it apparently can help reduce wrinkles around the eyes, and it can strengthen and like make your eyelashes in better health. I haven't used it around my eyes too often because I don't wear makeup too often, so I haven't really noticed that. So I can't say that I can't really review that because I haven't used it often enough around my face. I've moisturised my face with it, and I have to say you have to put quite a lot on and let it sink in. So it has to be like a nighttime face oil. Put a load on and let it soak in before you go to bed. Try and let as much as you can soak in before you go to bed, because otherwise when you lay on your pillow and stuff, it's going to leave oil marks. I found that you do have to use quite a lot and let it sink in, but I did find that it did work quite nicely on my skin, and I've got quite dry skin. Right, those are the things I found that have worked quite well. The things I haven't found that work quite well is I tried it on my lips because it's supposed to be a good lip oil, and it's supposed to be good like alternative lip balm, but I found that it didn't do a very good job on my lips. It didn't really moisturise them, it didn't really penetrate and work. I found that general moisturiser, it does an okay job, but I've got moisturisers for my body and hands which do a better job. So a general moisturiser, I've not found it to do a very good job. Obviously around the cuticles I've said, but in general I have used it on my hands a couple of times. It's not too bad, but I've got products which probably do a better job, which aren't so natural, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got products which do a better job with moisturising the skin and the hands. Obviously, I said it does a pretty good job on the face, and it does like give you a healthy glow, and obviously it's quite natural, and it does make your skin look plumper. It's supposed to be good for firming and anti-aging, so obviously on the face that's quite a bonus. And it did moisturise my face. It did make it feel softer because I was going through a stage of really dry skin for some reason. It did help, but in general, body moisturiser, I've not found it does a very good job. There is comments online about people finding it makes them break out. I read on Google reports that they've been using it on my face and it's made them break out. I didn't find that, but I have got quite clear, sensitive, dry skin anyway. I think if you're going to use it on your skin, I think you do have to have fairly dry skin to start with and non-blemish prone. So like if you are prone to oiliness or spots or blemishes, I should say, or breakouts, I wouldn't recommend it because it is a very rich oil. But if you have dry or sensitive skin, I would recommend it because it's completely natural, so it's not going to irritate your skin. Unless you're allergic to coconut, obviously, don't use it. But if you're not allergic to coconut, and obviously it's 100% pure, so it's very natural. So as a makeup remover and a moisturiser for the face, if you have dry, sensitive skin, I would recommend it because it's very gentle. And also another thing I found that works well, I know massage, and I used it to massage my cousin's shoulders the other day, and in all fairness, it's a fantastic massage oil. It's very smooth. It gives great lubrication to the skin. So for moisturisation, it's fantastic. No, for massage, it's fantastic. It's a very smooth oil. It spreads well. It just makes you be able to move over the skin very smoothly. It's fantastic for that, and you don't need much either. But yeah, it's a great massage oil. In fairness, I would say this is quite a good thing to have in your house, and I would say that it is good for quite a lot of things. But being called a miracle oil online, I wouldn't say it's a miracle oil because I've got better lip balms that work better on my lips. I've got better body moisturisers which work better on my body. But for cuticles, hair, massage and removing makeup and face moisturiser, overnight moisturiser because it's very oily, I would say it's good. I mean, okay, some people might find that it works on their body from moisturiser fantastically, but for me, no, it just didn't work. And I've got better hand creams that work better on my hands than that does. Maybe it's just my skin type. Maybe my skin is just very dry on my hands, worse than my face. My hands get really dry. And my lips are I have to use particular things for them. I'm not really sure. They just get extremely dry all year round, and I've just not found that coconut oil works particularly well. I don't really find any oil products work very well on my lips. I have to use things with like beeswax in them, Vaseline. I have to wear things that are actually going to stay because my lips feel constantly dry. But beeswax works very well on my lips, and Vaseline occasionally. I have to use like a barrier, because if I don't use barriers, my lips just get drier. And I found that with coconut oil, it didn't put much of a barrier up, and it didn't really penetrate and moisturise my lips particularly well either. I think I found the best product that I use on my lips is products with beeswax in them, or just a beeswax and honey base product. I find Bliss Tea's products good for my lips. and other things like that, but just not coconut oil. But saying that, I'm not saying coconut oil is bad. It's not like it's not worked for me at all. I'd say it's a very handy product to have because it's very natural and it's a good hair oil. It does tame down frizzy hair. I haven't used it recently, just so you know, but when I washed it out, it did tame down my frizziness. It did make it very smooth and shiny. I would recommend it for hair care. I'd recommend it for nail care and cuticle mask oil as a cuticle oil. I'd recommend it as a makeup remover. But yeah, I've basically gone through what I found works well with coconut oil and what doesn't. I think you can get it from most like health shops. I think this one, my friend got it for me. Well, he got it and he didn't like it, so he gave it to me. Got it from Holland and Barrett's in the UK, but I'm sure there is places in America, if someone from America is watching this, you know, health care stores or just your general supermarkets might have it, superstores, malls, but try and make sure it's 100% virgin, 100% pure, because that's the best kind you can get. But there you go, that's pretty much it about coconut oil. Yes, I would recommend it, but only for the things I've spoken about, but some other people might recommend it for different things. Everyone has different hair types, everyone has different skin types, everyone has different skin around their lips, on their hands and body. So even though it hasn't worked for me, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't purchase it and give it a go for yourself. In general, it's a very stable oil. I read it on what it's good for online, and it's got some fantastic like properties as well, like very rich in nutrients and vitamins. So in general, it's going to help make your skin really healthy, and your hair. It's good for anti-aging on the skin. It's supposed to be good for naturally firming the skin. So I would definitely recommend buying it and giving it a go, because I think you can get it for pretty reasonable prices. You can buy smaller pots than this, but even big pots, it's not an expensive oil, in all fairness. So I would definitely recommend getting it and trying it if you're interested, or if you have used it before, if you could give me a comment down below to let me know what's worked for you, what you found it good for, whether you like coconut oil or whether you don't, if you like the smell. I personally love the smell, and you know, if you've had any bad experiences with it, with what you found didn't work for you, like I said, but yeah, just leave me a comment down below about personal experiences with the coconut oil, because I'd love to hear what works for other people and what you think of the oil in general. And if you've enjoyed this video or found it informative or helpful in any way, give us a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos from me, then just give me a subscribe. But yeah, thank you. That would be the end of my video for now. But I'm sure I'll be trying to upload some more soon, because I haven't done enough lately. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!